Welcome back to Whatever We Want, a podcast about celebrating storytelling. Again, due to the ongoing strikes with the Writers Guild and Actors Guild, we are not talking about movies or TV shows from Struck Company. We're talking about other forms of storytelling. And today, we're talking about something even a little different than storytelling. But we can argue with storytelling. We're talking about how characters from iconic movies and shows, they have like a signature outfit. Like in cartoons, Timmy Turner, for example, always wears his classic pink shirt, pink hat. He's got his buck teeth and his pants that also are like footsies, like have feet and become his shoes. So we're gonna determine what our signature outfit would be, what our signature cartoon outfit would be if we were to have one. And I mean, I feel like signature outfit can also like tell a story, even if like you just have to like kind of read between the lines. Like if someone wears suits all the time, that kind of tells a story about what kind of life they live and stuff. Yeah. So I feel like the point of this is gonna be, what signature outfit would we have and what story would that tell about ourselves? That we're gonna try to discuss today. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know how it's gonna go. We're kind of winging it, but I'm excited.
I feel like we should break it down by seasons. You know, like by
fall.
Well, I guess we could do that, but like no, I was thinking like seasons in life. You know, like for example, like season 1 could have been like, I don't know, like middle school. Season 2 is like high school.
Season 1. What's the pre-seasons like? Like birth to middle school. There's just nothing.
Yeah, I don't need that part of the.
Yeah, I guess middle school is kind of when you start having your own say in like the clothes you wear. Maybe that's at least when I remember. I consciously knew what clothes I was gonna wear. I actually have a really interesting story about middle school fashion. Did I tell you?
Okay.
I think I might have told you about this. I might mention it in the podcast. But so when I was in middle school, I would wear solely my roommates are also talking in the background, so sorry if you hear that. But in middle school, I would wear plaid shorts. I had these plaid shorts, and then I would wear striped horizontal shirts with it.
Yep, I remember
like
that.
A huge fashion no, like plaid and stripes. Like it just did
you
not
made it work.
No, but that's the thing. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I think because I wore them all the time and it was so normal, like everyone just kind of accepted it because that's like all I wore, and it just seemed like normal. Yeah, like Jake's wearing that. And I remember our friend Joe one day came up to me and was like, Jake, how do you like get away with this? Like, how come no one calls you out for like wearing this? And I was like, I don't know. I just like do it. And I own it. I'm confident with it, whatever. And he's like, that's kind of cool. And he was like, you know what? I'm going to wear it too with you one day. So we both planned like the next Monday. I think it was like Friday over the weekend. We were like, all right, come in Monday. We're both going to wear plaid shorts and striped shirts. We did like, so we came in like basically like twinning, like both wearing the same outfit. And like,
you got roasted.
I think 5 separate people came up to Joe and was like, Joe, what are you doing? Like, what are you wearing? And not a single person like gave me a second look. They were like, oh, whatever, Jake. It was just like the funniest thing. So as much as I don't want that to be my middle school season, like signature outfit, that might have to be my signature outfit because it tells a story. It tells the world that I don't care about fashion norms, you know? I'm setting my own path in my own ways. I think it's also funny, just to kind of a happy ending to this story is in high school, I tricked everyone to vote me for best dressed, and I got voted best dressed in high school, which means I've come a long way from those poor fashion days. Because like in high school, I started doing this thing. I stopped wearing the plaid and stripes. Like I actually started. I
remember your plan for that in high school. You're like, I'm going to spend like a week just being fancy. And then like,
well, what happened is I would dress up like pretty nicely every time I had a test. Cause I think I heard a study or something that was like, if you dress up, you like, especially because every other day of the week I was just wearing t-shirts. If you dress up, it feels like an event, and like even subconsciously like tricks you to like care a little more and try harder. And I was like, I might as well do that. Like maybe it'll help me on tests, even if not, like I just look good, like it's not hurting anything. So I would maybe like once a month I would wear, if it was like a really important test, like I had more tests than once a month, but like maybe once or twice a month I'd dress up in like a half suit or like a suit or something just to be nice and whatever. Yeah. I was a weird kid in high school. And then so people were seeing like, oh, he dresses up occasionally. And then, but all the other times I was wearing just like garbage, like a sweatshirt, and like that was it. No pants, just kidding.
No pants?
Yeah. But then I remember the week we were voting for like class superlatives or whatever it was called. Like we were voting for like most likely to succeed, like best dressed, all of that. I was like, I'm going to just try and like while everyone's voting, I'm gonna dress up every day this week so that everyone sees me dressed up and you'll be like, oh yeah, I guess Jake dresses up, like we'll vote for him. And I like went so hard, wore like full suits like every day that week, and I won best dressed, even though there were like definitely there's one other kid that definitely should have won it way above me because he was just like very fashionable, like wore like scarves and like like fancy sweaters all the time. But like I just went
I know
like
who you're talking
ham
about, but yeah,
that week. Yeah, and like I totally like snubbed him for it, and it's like one of my proudest accomplishments. But I've come a long way from the stripes and plaid. But yeah, what would your middle school?
In middle school, yeah, my
classic
middle school,
outfit be? And what story does it tell about you?
I feel like I was always like, I just remember just denim jeans, you know, because they went with like anything, right? I always
you
had, like,
always
my running
wore
shoes.
like pants when I thought no one should be wearing pants. It's like a million degrees
I'm
at
a
a
pants
track
guy.
meet, and you were wearing maroon pants all the time.
Well, no, that I feel like I was more in high school. Where
That was in high school,
maroon-
yeah, but
my
sorry,
maroon
but
pants
middle
were at
school?
high school. But like in middle school, it was like jeans and like just a sweatshirt. It was just a really basic like look. Like I didn't care too much in middle school, but like it was like what I remember I had like this one Assassin's Creed like hoodie that I would wear sometimes. It was like gray. It like wasn't like too much Assassin's Creed, but there was like little things here and there, so it was kind of fun to wear. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really care that much about what I looked like in middle school. That's the thing. I kind of just like put on
What
whatever.
was like the gravitation towards pants, like in middle school and
I just like
high
wearing
school?
pants. I don't
Were
know,
you
I just
like-
the way they feel?
I'm
I'm not subconscious about my legs or anything. I actually
I was
like
gonna
my
ask.
legs.
But
But
like, I remember you had very skinny legs in high school. Not like bad skinny, but like they were, I don't know, like toned from cross country and stuff. And
yeah,
let's say like whenever you wore shorts, I was like, oh yeah, Daniel has like
you notice
legs
it.
that
Yeah,
like don't want to hide. Like
maybe
why are
maybe
you
that was
hiding
my
them all the
secret,
time?
Jake. Maybe that
You just like want to whip them out, like you
Yeah.
for special occasions. That's when
Like,
when
hey,
it was a test for you. You wore shorts like to distract the ladies.
You're like, oh man, look at them legs. Ooh.
Bring the whole average down so that you get a better score with the curve.
Well, dude, it's funny because you say that because I remember I feel like in high school I had the reputation of being a ladies' man a little bit because I was always getting caught in places where I shouldn't have been with
I don't
ladies.
know if that was a reputation. I think you were just dumb with the few ladies you did have talking to
Yeah.
you.
But
Yeah, what
No,
outfit would you wear for that?
for what?
Prison outfit?
For prison? no, like I for when it came to high school though, I think I really did start opening up to like my fashion a little bit. Like I didn't like again, I'm not like a fashionista or anything, but I was like, oh yeah, let me change it up. And I think my big thing was I always saw like people had like a neutral color pants, again like jeans or something like that, and then like a colorful shirt. I'm like I want to flip that. So I usually always had like a neutral shirt. And I had different colored
You had like
pants.
a gray or black shirt with like maroon pants. That
Yeah.
is if for me looking at you, maybe we should look like you say what you think yours is, and then the other person says like what they observed yours was or would be. Because for me, in high school, yours were your like Vans or Converse, whatever flats you had on. Then like those maroon pants definitely, and then like a gray, dark gray or like black shirt was definitely like the look for your look. I feel like in high school, like
I feel like it
day.
was a solid look. You know, I feel like it was something that was unique.
I definitely knew it was you
identifiable.
coming. Anytime I saw those pants, I was like, "That's Daniel." No one else has pants of that color.
I had several maroon pants over time. Like I had like the original ones, and then they got kind of small on me, so I had to get new ones, and they fit even better. And I was like, yeah.
Do you still have maroon pants that fit?
Actually, no. Those ones don't even fit me anymore. So I'm actually. We'll get into that, Jake. We'll get into that. Okay.
What do you mean?
But
get into what?
That's a future season. You're
okay.
trying to jump seasons here, but no. For you in high school though, it was usually. Well, it depends. I feel like you. I mean, you always had like your shorts.
When I wasn't tricking the population.
Like you had like your gray shorts, I feel like, or like your khaki shorts every now and then.
Yes,
Um,
in high school I had these shorts that like would go past my knees, and I hate them. And I still have one pair of them that I wear if I like have to do laundry or if I'm just like chilling around the house because they are comfortable. But I guess this is again a future season. I like shorts that are like a little shorter now. But yeah, back then I had a lot of shorts that like went just over my knees, like were probably a little too big.
But then you also had like colorful, like your red shirt you have on now, like literally like shirts like that.
Yes, for audio listeners, I'm wearing a Redland cross country blue shirt. I like blue a lot. This kind of blue is like my favorite color, so I tried to wear blue. I feel like a lot.
Yeah.
But for signature outfit in high school, I feel like honestly, it's probably like you could say like if we're thinking about the cartoon and like what exemplifies your personality the best, maybe like a cross country or like track uniform or something, or like just casual running clothes, because I feel like that's what I was in the most.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
and that's what I like identified.
I was just imagining you going through
like
a full day at high school just in the track outfit.
No, I know, but I'm not thinking about. I'm just talking about, again, in that season of my life, what did I identify most with, and what clothing would tell that story. I feel like it would be like running clothes or like a track uniform with like spikes on or something like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I would consider that my signature outfit probably in that season.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So you're gonna go around your maroon pants, and I'll have my track uniform on.
Here's the other thing with the maroon pants. I'm not sure if you remember this, but with the Wii, like you had your Miis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whenever you favorited your Mii, their pants turned red.
Oh, really?
So my actual signature look is still on the Wii.
That's sick. That's really cool. Okay, so I guess in this new season then of life, the next season, like I guess, well, we could do college and then post college. Dang.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel so old. I feel like this is like the next season, but no, I'm 2 seasons removed from high school.
Yeah, I know, dude.
So college. All right,
for you. Well, here's the thing too, because
this is where we started to split.
Yeah.
Like,
so
geographically,
I can see you getting back into like good fitting jeans. I don't want to say like a tighter fit shirt, but you started definitely like bulking up a good bit. So like you had stuff that would like accentuate that in a good way, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's just like a nice tee, but like you're still able to like show off your guns or like.
Let me see. I need to remember what I wore in college, because I'm trying to again think like what was like my main personality, whatever, like what would exemplify that. I feel like honestly I could say like either a Penn State shirt. I think I like a signature outfit could be like a Penn State shirt or like one of my acapella group shirts. Probably more Penn State, like a Penn State classic shirt.
Maybe
like
khakis. I feel like
maybe
did you do khakis or something to go along because of the blue? You wanted something to complement that.
I had khakis a lot when I went out to the bars and stuff towards the end of college.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so maybe like khakis and like a Penn State shirt. Actually, yeah, my profile picture for a while was me in these khaki, I guess shorts. They were khaki shorts and like a Penn State like kind of collared quarter zip thing.
Yeah.
So like a kind of nicer look, but also could be casual. I feel like that's actually a really good signature outfit. It's like a quarter zip, like a loose, it's a light quarter zip with like a very like workout type material, like water resistant material, and then khakis. I feel like that's a definitely good signature outfit for me during that season of life.
Yeah.
What about you? Maroon pants.
For me, I still was hanging on to the colored pants a little bit, but I was also like, I don't know. I'd say probably like orange. I might went over to my orange pants in this era.
Orange pants. So your seasons are just different colored pants.
but here's the thing. I feel like I started wearing like more sweatshirts and like hoodies and stuff like that. Like I have a whole collection of just like hoodies and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm trying to think of like one that I have my Apple one, which is like a nice light one. It's like a graphite gray with like a white like zipper. That rolled up sleeves, orange pants, and like some kind of like neutral shirt to go along with that. Either that jacket or like maybe some kind of flannel.
Gotcha.
You know? Yeah.
I'm gonna hold up a picture of this.
Yeah, like literally that
I was talking about, and then what you can kind of see. There's like the bottom of khakis, like they're the top of khakis and the bottom of the picture there. So yeah, that's the outfit I was thinking of as like my signature outfit during that time, because I wore that a lot, especially in my internship, because it was like a casual outfit, but also like kind of looked presentable. So, but you're saying orange pants? Orange
pants with some kind of like flannel or hoodie and like a neutral shirt.
Gotcha.
But now my shoes also match.
That's
so like
good.
it'd be like black shoes or something like that like actually worked. Yeah.
All right, what would you say is your signature outfit now? This is the big kahuna, like in this season of life, post college, into the world.
So I grew out of all my colored pants. So now I only have khakis or my black pants. I actually really like my black pants. But I feel like my signature look now is still like that black
boxers and a t-shirt.
Well, no, like I've been getting to like slightly larger stuff. Like I think what started that was the Manscaped shirt.
Yeah, I like the oversized tee look. I actually
have
bookmarked some that I want to buy. I haven't gotten to that. That might be my next season, maybe some foreshadowing the next season. But I've been also looking into that, but haven't really dove in. But you have been diving into it?
Well, yeah, because of the Manscaped shirt and some of my other old stuff that like it's kind of too big before, but now it's kind of like in that like zone of stuff I can wear.
Right.
And it looks good. It's like that with some khakis. Really, that's pretty much it. I'm a pants guy, you know. I feel like pants work anywhere, you know. And plus, if anything were to go sideways, you know, you got some leg armor for you. Maybe that's why I like pants so much.
Leg armor. Gotcha.
But yeah.
Okay. I'd say for this season of life for me, because I'm in LA now, it's like definitely shorts and maybe like a short sleeve button down or like just a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like maybe like an oversized tee would be this upcoming season, like shorter shorts. So like they go to my mid thigh, and like nice khaki shorts or like navy blue shorts, and then like an oversized tee. So I just basically look like a frat douche now. That's my signature.
Oh wait, we've been talking a lot about like clothing, but I didn't even think about this, like facial hair along with that too.
Yeah, I do. I'll get there in 1 second. I just want to say, I'm just thinking about like what story my outfit tells now. I feel like I don't have to get dressed up a lot more anymore. Like back in high school, I had to go to like a lot of concerts for my choir and stuff, and had to do that. Had to dress up for that, like band. Also, sorry again, my roommates are like chatting. He's about to go to a concert, so he's really excited.
Yeah.
Now that my job is like a pretty casual place, so, and also like barely anyone comes into the office now, so I just get to wear like t-shirts and
I can imagine you being
jeans.
in like a cubicle, just like your t-shirt and underwear, and like your boss comes around like, oh, you're like, nobody's in the office.
Well, actually, my office is really cold because we have a ton of servers, and it has to be kept cold so that it doesn't like.
Yeah, you're in the cold aisle.
Yeah, so I actually wear a sweatshirt even though it's like 90 degrees outside because it's like 60 in the office.
Dang.
But you were saying for what's it called? Facial hair?
Yeah. So for facial hair, it's just like I feel like I've definitely like grown a lot since.
It's growing you.
Well, no, like even right now, like I'm seeing what the sides are gonna do. I usually just do like the mustache and like chin now, but like I remember being very young. I'm just like, man, I want a mustache. I really just want to get a nice thick mustache. But now that I have one, it's just weird how like just natural. Like that's one thing I always was like, I wonder if it's gonna feel normal or natural, whatever like that, and like it feels good. Yeah, and plus it ages me up a good bit. Like I got a like severe baby face, so it's just like this makes me feel my age. You know, it's nice going out to the bars and not being ID'd. Sometimes it still happens a lot, but like it's not as often. Like it's not every time now. So it's just like
Is that the reason you want to have, like the main reason you want facial hair, so that it ages you up?
I just think it looks good. I just think it. I think it. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look good, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You though, you get it all over. That's the one thing I'm jealous about.
I don't get it full all over. It comes in nice when it's like a stubble, and that's what I keep it at. So like for a while, I didn't have like a beard trimmer. So until like my senior year of college, I like just was clean shaven. Then I was like, I asked for a beard trimmer, got one for Christmas. So I was like, I'm gonna like grow out a little bit, and I like keeping it at just like a stubble. Like it doesn't age me up too much, I don't think, but it's also like aged me up enough that I'm not suffering from baby face also, and I like this kind of happy medium. But if I let it go to try to grow it all in, it's pretty patchy around the upper cheeks.
Like these spots here?
Not even there. Not really there. That's actually pretty fine.
Actually,
like
you have that
I shave it. That's one of my fuller spots, but it's
like
the upper
next
cheeks.
to your mustache a little bit. Yeah. Like up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might do it. I did it last November as well. If you go back and watch some of those podcasts, the Christmas ones leading up to it, like I was starting to grow it out, and I think it looked okay.
The no shave November. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe I'll do that again. I just don't know if I can commit because it gets so itchy, and it hasn't. I haven't gotten to the point where it feels natural to me when I grow it out. I like this as like my base for now. So
the one thing I have a problem with is when my chin gets too long now. Sometimes I'll like I'll do like the hand motion like an evil genius, but like sometimes I'll pluck just like out of like. Not like pluck, but like, you know, like you'll like just like do that, and like someone will come out. I'm like, I shouldn't do that. So now I'm at the point where like I know like this is a good like level right here, to where it's not too long. I can just like keep it trimmed. You know, so it's kind of nice. It is starting to get longer again, but like I feel like keeping it tamed in there is like a nice balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it gets too long, it could be rough.
I will say this though, and when it comes to the future seasons of Daniel, right? When I get like gray beard level, I want to do that. I want to get my beard to like a long enough point to where I could tie it into.
Oh my
a knot.
gosh, I don't think I ever want to get my beard to that.
I would love to do that. I think that'd be so freaking funny.
That's cool. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want like a full beard, but I want something that highlights my jaw, because I think my jaw is a strong feature on me, and I don't want to hide that. You know.
Yeah.
That's what I like about the what's it called, the stubble now, is that like I shave it so that it like highlights the jaw
it will highlight
instead of
your jawline. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it went down your neck, that kind of like blur it. So the way you're cutting it, yeah, is doing pretty good with that.
Yeah. Thank you. So, what would your signature be if you had to choose one now and ride that till the end of time? What would your signature be?
I would say again with the red pants, but like not as tight
red
fitting.
pants.
Like,
That's a bold statement.
Yeah, like my
Till the
maroon,
end
like
of
my
time.
yeah, like my maroon red pants. You know, like that.
Think about Scooby-Doo. You're in the Arctic, and you have to wear these colors in your Arctic suit. You know,
I'm good with that.
Yeah, that's actually
fine.
pretty cool.
Yeah, but instead of like, I'd have like it'd be a combo of now and past.
We also have to think pairing. We'd have to think pairing, like how we're gonna look together.
That's true. But it'd be like again like the larger fitting like t-shirt that goes along with that. Yeah.
I think I'd choose blue, like a blue shirt similar to this color, and maybe jeans. I guess that's blue on blue though, but I don't want like colored pants. I don't think
you don't need colored pants. You could do like khakis or something like that. I think for you'd probably do like khaki shorts or khaki pants along with like a well, it depends on what mood you're in. You could do like a tight fitting tee where it like shows off your muscles, or you could do, depending on how comfortable you want to be. I feel like your college days vibe is something you vibe with for the end of time. I don't know. That's just how I can see you. You know, like
when I'm a dad barbecuing, what am I gonna want to be wearing?
Kiss the cook.
Yeah, I think I could see myself actually in like jeans, so that's the blue where the blue's coming in, the pants, and then maybe like a white shirt, just like a classic white.
That
tee.
works. Or, you know, with our merch, you can get our like tan, like long sleeve or short sleeve shirt.
Oh yeah,
with the art that we got.
Yeah, the short sleeve would work for that potentially. Yeah, maybe like something light on top, and then the pants on the bottom, like jeans on the bottom, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of myself as a cartoon.
I feel like that'd be a good pairing if you and I were like walked downtown with that. Like, be like, oh yeah, they got their vibe, they got their thing.
No plaid stripes for these guys. Yeah. What do you think is like the best iconic outfit in like? I don't want to say like superheroes because that's like a superhero costume. I guess like comics, but that are like just the we could do superhero. What is the best like superhero comic costume you think? I know you like the Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider look, right?
Yeah, I do like that look. Well, sensational look. I like that look a lot.
What is that look again?
So it's very similar to the classic Spider-Man, but instead it's like the spider, like the arms go down into the blue. That's then on the legs.
What's it called again? So I can look it up.
I'm pretty sure it's the sensational Spider-Man run.
Okay. Oh yeah, it looks like there's more blue. So the red is just like kind of contained to the torso, and then the shoulders and the head, and the blue bleeds like all the way down the arms and into the legs, and there's a little bit of red on the legs. That's a cool look. Yeah. Kind of separates the torso from the everything
and
else.
the leg bits too, like the boots are like kind of like cut down the side, you know, a little bit, so like you get more unique silhouette with the different parts of the suit with that, which I like.
I really like the Ben Reilly look, like it's just all red with a suit and then like a cut off hoodie.
It depends on the iteration of how that's done. Like I like the look in the comics. I don't like how it's done like in games.
Oh really? Why?
They do the over detailing with like the lines everywhere kind of look, and I don't think
with like the shadows.
No, like you like think like Spider-Man MCU where like there's like the like under.
Oh okay.
Let's add more lines to it to make it look cool. Like that kind
give it like
thing.
Depth and
like texture. Like I
texture,
get it. Like you want to add texture, but like
Yeah. Okay.
I'm honestly really vibing with the Invincible like classic suit. Like because it's very iconic. Yeah, the yellow, the blue, and the black. It's like a very nice, high contrast, iconic look, and the artist did a really good job with that.
Yeah, I agree. I like that, and paired with Omni-Man, like again, trying to compare like pairings of superheroes together, like the yellow and the black and the blue contrasting with the white and the red. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, search up Thrag.
Thrag?
Thragg.
Whoa, it's just Omni-Man, but with like a Thor giant coat on.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil
coat.
what he is for you, but like that's like
yeah, don't
a very
please.
distinct look that he has as well.
That's cool. That's actually reminds me of in I guess Love and Thunder. I don't know if you can talk about that, but like that's kind of in the comics too. But Thor when he has like a big coat on, it kind of even Kraven's look too. I think those outfits that like emphasize shoulder width, I think are really imposing when you look at it.
Did you see the latest Amazing Spider-Man comic?
No.
It gets freaking dark.
Really?
And this is kind of a side tangent, but I do want to kind of talk about this with you for a bit. Like, it's freaking dark. So, are you caught up at all with like the latest run? Or
No.
Like so, long story short, in the last issue, Peter was trying to prevent Norman Osborn from getting hit. I think Craven did something to where he's able to absorb the sins of Norman Osborn's past.
Oh my gosh.
I forget the whole process in that, but pretty much he made it into kind of like a weapon kind of thing. He's going to put back into Norman to make him crazy and like the Goblin again, right?
Oh, okay.
But Peter like gets in between, and now Peter has all the sins of the Goblin, right? So now in this latest issue, he went back to his cloth black suit, right?
Oh.
And he hunts Craven down, dude.
Dang.
It gets really cool in like the psyche of Craven, where he's like thinking about like how he's the hunter, like how he ran away from Peter in that instance because like,
that's
he saw
cool.
how bad things were.
Yeah.
So in this new issue, it was literally right after that, and it's like, okay, like what am I going to do? I gotta go get my weapons, gotta go on the hunt. But then he realizes Peter's now hunting him.
He's the prey this time.
Yeah,
that's a really cool
and
flip,
dude.
on the.
It freaking ends with Peter freaking. He injects him with some kind of like bait fluid, whatever. I don't know. He throws him down to the sewers to where like these bat people start eating Craven.
It's the Ninja
and then
Turtles.
Peter's like, stop! He beats up the bat people, like the sewer people, whatever. Pulls Craven out like as he's like on the brink of death. Puts him to a coffin. Throws a rifle in there with him. He's like, here, in case you want the easy way out, and then buries him alive.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I do like, speaking of again though about how stories or like how clothing can inform storytelling. I think the black suit that you brought up is a perfect example
It's a
of that.
perfect way to demonstrate that.
Yeah, because it shows Peter Parker, like this Spider-Man figure is like this bright blue and red costume usually, and it's like a symbol of like kind of like a kid that's like is very naive and like has a very good outlook on life. And in most cases, when he dons that black suit, like he goes to a much darker place.
It's real.
And I really like that visual representation of that. I think it's very well done.
Yeah. So I saw that earlier on Instagram, and I was just like, dang.
Are there any other examples of that? Like
what, with Peter?
Well, no, I'm just saying of like other superheroes that like maybe like change their suits slightly whenever they're like going through something, or like to signify like I'm going through some stuff. I don't want to spoil
that with Invincible with you.
Yeah, not Invincible, but I feel like maybe even like Winter Soldier, like
definitely Winter Soldier.
His progression like from when he was the Winter Soldier and then to when he becomes more Bucky, I feel like when he was the Winter Soldier, he has like that branded like Russian arm that's like very rough and metal, and then as he like progresses, he gets the Wakandan arm. It's like more high tech and less visually jarring, and so maybe that like represents his healing a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. I definitely think that. I know there's also been cases of that too with Batman and even Superman too, like with his black suit and all that. But like with Batman, I'm thinking of the time when he went to the white suit because like he went through a dark time.
Why did he do that again?
It's Batman. And then who? Superman or Batman?
Why did Batman go through the white suit? I don't know the story behind that.
Well, there's several white suits, but the one I'm referring to is like there's a time where like things, I don't even remember. It's some Batman emotional trauma BS. And then he got out of it. The Bat family came together, and he's like, okay, I'm going to be in a white suit for a little bit to show hope instead of being in the darkness.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Did it work?
He went back to his normal suit later.
Yeah, it lasted like a night, and then he was like, yeah, forget this. Dang, that's interesting. Cool. Yeah, I forgot about the white suit. I definitely have seen images of that before, but kind of forgot about it. What other superheroes have like different outfits that like inform their storytelling a little bit? I mean, even when I guess the costume's torn, like in Spider-Man comics, like when it's like getting real when like the suit's deteriorating, and like that famous frame where like Spider-Man's holding up the two like the rubble, and he like summons the strength to stand up. Like his suit is like shattered at that point, or like tattered because he is like at the end of the line almost, and it just kind of is a good way again to represent like it's another storytelling tool that shows like, hey, this has gone really far and is bad for our hero, which I think is a really cool way to show that through clothes. Like clothes is like a storytelling method, I guess. Hasn't really been something I've thought about before, but it makes sense.
Yeah. I was gonna say Cap, if you think about it, like
his
different suits when it came to like him Well, I'm thinking like comic wise, like it technically wasn't him. It was like the weird thing we went
The
to like
Hydra
Captain
him?
Hydra.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like a weird because it wasn't like it was him, but it wasn't him. Yeah, the cosmic cube and all that. But oh, dude, what were you thinking about Hawkeye? Duh.
Oh yeah,
And
because when he
MCU.
went from Ronin.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this happens in the comics too, right? That he like he starts as Hawkeye and like is like this very vibrant purple costumed hero, and then like when things get crazy, he turns into Ronin, which is like this more like rogue assassin type person with like dark colors, and that shows like he means business now. He's not all jokes and purple now.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I haven't thought about that. I forgot about Hawkeye as Ronin.
I'm also thinking again with Spidey 2 with Identity Crisis. That was a good little section there.
This Identity Crisis? When?
You don't know that like little. So like there was a time to where he was being framed, like Spider-Man was being put up like framed whatever for murder, so he couldn't be Spider-Man because like he would be like hunted down, right, by like local, like I think at the time New York might have like a PMC as well instead of just being like the police, so like he would be hunted down. So he took on different identities to do different jobs around New York. So he had Ricochet, which you might remember as being like the white hair, like the jacket. Dusk.
Okay.
There was Hornet, I think it was the other one. And then there was Champion.
Cool. All right.
But yeah. We really went off on a tangent there. Sorry with that. But yeah, signature looks. I never really said what my story was with what my signature look was.
All right.
You know?
What is it?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm kind of just a guy
still
doing
discovering
my own thing,
my signature
you know?
look. Yours now has like a VR headset in hand or something.
Yeah, literally. But no, it's like I don't want to say I was like that quiet nerdy guy, but I was definitely like I was the artistic like nerdy guy, you know, like the guy that's like able to like draw things and like.
Do you have a pencil and a VR headset?
Yeah, that's my story.
Or like a pencil pack is your accessory, and maroon pants.
And maroon pants.
Yeah, or maybe like a pencil behind your ear or something like that.
That makes me feel more studious than artisanal.
A crayon behind your ear. I don't know.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for the next segment?
Yeah. What we got?
Patron shoutouts. You ready for that?
Yeah, hit me with them.
Cue the Stars Music. Boost, Patron, Lori, Frank, Rick, Lisa, Evan, Tony. Thank you so much for pledging the tier. Thank you for the shout out if you'd like to support us. Link is down in the description. You get the audio episode early, special benefits, cool perks, all that jazz and more. Thank you seriously, sincerely to our Patron supporters. We really appreciate you. I don't think I have any new cool comments because we're kind of batch recording a lot of these early ahead of time. So instead,
we could do food for thought or something like that.
Okay, what food for thought do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I had one a while ago and you said don't do it, and then because you wanted to do another one, and now I forget what.
Now
it
you
was.
forgot it?
Yeah.
Nice. We could do. What's the worst food to eat that you could like that would spill on clothes? So like, what's the messiest food?
Bleach.
No, the actual food, like Tide Pods. Daniel, just kidding.
Man, I don't know.
I'd probably say like a sloppy Joe, honestly.
Yeah, that's up
like
there.
It literally has messy in the name.
Yeah, or like a chili, or like a like spaghetti can get bad, but it depends.
Like I don't usually seek out sloppy Joes. I'm usually happy when I get them, but like they're just so messy that it's almost like not worth it at times. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh.
If it's like a family function thing to where like somebody's just making them and then they're there, it's like, yeah, I'll have it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I only ever have them when I'm at a family function where I'm like, if I were to spill something, like I have no way to like change. Like I'm trapped. So I'm always.
But you're also with family, so like, what's the matter? You know?
Yeah. Or like I'm at like a barbecue with like friends and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to be all messy for. I have a figure to uphold. I was voted best dressed in high school, Daniel. Come on.
Valid. Okay, I get that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's like they taste good, but it's something to where also really highly depends on the bread. You know, like if the bread's like not, if it's floppy, it can't like retain the sloppy, then
floppy, not sloppy, floppy too sloppy.
Yeah. It's just
you can only have one oppie, and it has to be sloppy. If it's floppy, it's a noppy.
That's a copy. Yeah, I think Sloppy Joe's literally, yeah. I feel like when I was younger, I used to have a hard time with shellfish, but like because I love crab so much, like I have such a technique now to like breaking down crab, different types of crab, that
Yeah.
like I'm just so efficient at it that like I'm like literally clean with it with how efficient I am.
You've overcome your challenge. That's good.
Yeah.
That's cool. I do agree though that like lobster and crab is like really messy, more so like your hands, because you're like just peeling.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, and you're like peeling it apart and just like meat going everywhere and butter, like yeah, that's. I mean, they literally print lobster bibs for when you
Yeah.
like, give you lobster bibs. So that I think anything that gives you like an extra napkin is like, yes, this is a messy food. So
Yeah.
I feel like sloppy joes. Well, yeah. What would be like the worst first date like combination of foods, like a sloppy
Oh,
joe,
God.
some lobster with butter? I feel even like spaghetti with like a lot of sauce can be dangerous at times.
That's what I'm
if you-
saying.
If you're
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
slurping and then it's like flings and like
Yeah,
I don't
it'll
know.
just it will just like you're doing like a or whatever, and then like just the noodle will have like sauce on it,
Yeah.
and then like
It's a mind
the
of its
whip
own.
back. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what you mean. That's also pretty much. I'm trying to think of something else though. I feel like
That'd be
there's-
fun though if you actually get close with someone that you're like really close with. You're like, let's have the messiest date ever, and you go like and have like sloppy joes and
Hey.
not like that.
Hey,
Dude.
yo.
I realize.
Hey yo.
No, I mean like you go like you do like finger painting and then like sloppy joes, and probably not in that order because you don't want to eat paint. I know
Yeah,
what you're thinking,
yeah.
Dan. I know what you're thinking. And like yeah, that would be fun, you know. And crab and lobster and stuff. Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Mac and cheese with no like utensils.
I feel like anything with no utensils, like, oh, dude, I once had chocolate cake with no utensils. That was
Dude.
that was the most fun I think I've ever had. We like,
Yeah.
we had like this whole cake, and it was for like my birthday, and I'd been telling my parents for a while, I was like, I want to eat some cake with no hands.
Not just eating, just ever. You've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
topped that.
Yep, no, honestly, dude, it was like, and my mom put a cake in front of my sister and I, and she was like, we don't want you to like eat too much, so you have like 2 minutes to eat as much as you want with no hands, and then we're done. And we were like, okay,
With
and
no
we like
hands?
went in.
So you couldn't
Yeah.
like.
Actually, yeah, I don't think we used hands, or it was either no utensils or no. We might have just went face first. I don't know. It was like a kind of like a pie eating contest. I don't know. I don't remember. It was either no hands or no utensils. I don't know. It was fun.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
That'd be a fun day, dude. I would if I could find someone that's like comfortable doing that with me. That would be incredible.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I should text her back.
I can imagine, Jake. That'd be so funny. Where if like I did move in with you, and then like I just opened the door coming back home one night, and it's just you and a girl there, and you're just like at the table, just going like
you look up.
like going into like whenever you look up, there's food all over your face.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna close the door. I'm just gonna get out of here.
You see, those are the shenanigans you'll get if you move. Yeah, yeah. All right,
Yeah,
ready for the introduction?
yeah, man. Tell me when.
When?
We just talk about whatever we want to talk about, and now we're done.
Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. We really sincerely appreciate it. We'll be back next time. See you then. Goodbye.
Goodbye.